Hi there, my name is Caitlin. I am a full-time college student who makes low income, and today I'm going to show you my debt confession. I know in my cash stuffing videos, a lot of times I'll point to paying my credit card or student loans things, but I haven't really talked about what those numbers look like. And I feel like it's pretty important to be open and honest about that. So today I'm going to go through all of the debt that I have, how much interest they have, and my plans for paying them off. So if you're interested at all, stick around. All right, so my debts. I have a few different types of debt. I have credit card debt, and then I have debt due to school. And for school debt, I have private loans and I have my federal loans. So there is a couple different ways it's distributed. So I'll go through each one of those with you and show you exactly. Why did I color that in so much? Oh well. Exactly what it looks like. So first is my credit card debt. So I got a credit card when I started college to build up, my credit score in general. And I was under the impression, I had convinced myself that I was only going to use the card to pay for gas and things that I would pay off right away. And that didn't happen. I did do that for the first couple months that I had the card, but now I've had it for almost 5 years or something, and it's past the time where it was a 0% interest rate. So now each month I am getting charged interest on it, and the amount's pretty high. So currently on my credit card, I have $4,980.87. And the interest, the APR on this is very high. It's 15.99%. And it definitely shows in my statements when I get them. My previous statement, I just got it for the month of June. I paid this bill. It's due on the 8th of each month when the statement's generated. And I just had an interest payment of almost $70 on there, which is insane. So my big goal for this year is to get this amount down as much as possible. And honestly, I haven't been putting in as much work to paying it down as I should be. So in these upcoming cash stuffing videos, you'll definitely see probably less going into sinking funds and possibly cash envelopes. And a lot more going towards credit card debt. I will for sure be showing that more now instead of just kind of glossing over it. But this is my one with the biggest interest rate. Next up are my student loans. So as I said, my student loans have two different areas. The first one's federal. So federal definitely has the lowest interest rate on it, which is nice. So currently my federal loans are at $21,609.13. And the interest on this is 4.53%, which is not too bad. Also, my federal loans, they are not gaining interest until I graduate college in December. So I do have about 5 months left before my federal loans start gaining interest, which is very nice. So it gives me some time, hopefully, to save up, or at least realistically, it'll save me time for interest won't be on it until I get my after college job. But so this one is actually my lowest priority of paying off because it has the lowest interest rate. My private loans are where the interest rate definitely goes up quite a bit. So for my private loans, I have 2 private loans at the moment, and I'll probably be taking out a third so I can graduate, since I have 1 more semester I still need to pay for. So we'll just call them A and B. So A currently has $4,995.61 on it. And the interest rate on this is 5.49%. And loan B currently has $6,136.79 with an interest rate of 6.7%. So these loans, I actually do pay off interest each month. So currently every month I am putting $58.66 is getting paid towards my private loans to pay off the interest, and it pays down the principal a little bit. So for my loan A, I have paid off like $42 on it, and loan B, I've paid off $21, which obviously isn't big dents whatsoever, but it is making it so that because I'm paying the interest each month, they're not getting higher. So it's not building on itself, which is good. That's really what all I wanted to be able to do while I was in college, because I know I won't be able to pay at the moment like a couple $100 a month or anything, or higher, to pay these down much more. So as long as they don't get higher by the time I graduate, that's pretty much my goal for my private loans. So in total, altogether, with my credit card being the $4,980.87, plus my federal loans of $21,609.13, private loan A being $4,995.61, and B being $6,136.79. So my total in loans right now is $37,722.40, which just, it hurts. It hurts to see that all together. And I do know this is actually going to be higher by the time I graduate. Next semester, it's probably going to cost me, I'm probably going to have another $6,000 in loans by the time I graduate. So I'm going to be at about $43,000 when I graduate college, which hurts a lot. But I can definitely do something about it and work towards it. So next, I'm going to talk about my goals with this debt and what my plans are to pay it off, because I think that that's always a very big important step, because this is obviously a large number, but it can be worked towards in small increments. So priority number 1 is paying off this credit card. So I probably won't make enough this year to fully be able to pay off the credit card, but my goal is probably every paycheck I get, I'm gonna put $100 towards it, because that's more than enough to pay off the interest that accumulates on it, plus probably like $150 extra on this payment. And I know that's not much, but it's what I can do at the moment. I might just start picking up some more hours at work as well, or as many as I can, since I do have class right now. So there is kind of a limitation unless I want to get a second job, which is definitely something I could do. But yeah, it's just, this credit card needs to go down a lot. My goal by the end of the year is I really want to have at least, because that's 5 months out, if I have like a $2,000 goal, so 2,000 divided by 5. Okay, so that's about $400 each month. If I'm able to really work on this, not use that card for anything whatsoever, not add anything to it, and each paycheck, that would be about $200 towards it, which I don't know realistically if that is possible, but I do want to set my goal high for paying this off. I don't want to make it something low, like $500 or something, so only $100 a month. I really want to focus a lot of energy on getting this credit card down. So I am just going to put it as $2,000 by the end of the year that I want to have paid off on this. So hopefully it'll be down below the $3,000 mark. So I know I have a savings challenge for this. So either each paycheck, I'll pull out that money and put it into the savings challenge, and then before the month is done, I'll pull the money, bring it to the bank, and just keep track of like how much money I've paid down on it, or I'll automatically pay it from the paychecks. Let me know which one you guys would prefer to see. If you would like to see me pulling the money out, it will be gone at the end of the month back to the bank to pay off the card. But if you'd like to see that build up in cash, or if you'd rather I figure out a way to like screen record my phone screen as I make those payments and add those into the video of me paying on my card. So let me know which one you'd prefer to see. Either way, it'll be getting money at the end of at each paycheck, and either it'll be getting paid right away or it'll be paid a little bit later, but it is going to be before the statement generates, so it's not going to be any extra interest. So either way is good. Then student loans. So my goal for student loans honestly isn't a year thing. This is definitely going to be a 2024 goal, or 2023, my bad. I'm going to continue paying interest on all my private loans that I get so that these don't get any higher. And once 2023 hits and I start my actual career, not just the jobs that I'm working right now, the goal is I'd really like next year to be able to pay off all these student loans. I don't know realistically if that's possible. That is a lot of money to pay off. The student loans in general are about $32,000. My pay will increase a lot next year. I think at the moment I'm probably making about 23 grand each year. And I'm going to school currently for engineering. So hopefully when I get an engineering job, I think the average pay on that is about 65 to 70 grand per year. So my income will increase almost 3 times what I'm making now. And the goal is my first year as an engineer, I want to use as much money in my day-to-day as I'm currently using right now. Because with my pay part-time, I'm able to pay for my apartment, pay for food, pay to take care of my animals, and save a little bit. So instead of when I get the job, taking that extra income and going on a lot of trips or anything like that, I want to use all that extra income to go towards my student loans, or as much of it as I possibly can. I do want to treat myself a little bit because obviously I was in school for 5.5 years. It has literally been one of the only things that I've been working on for half a decade now. And I do want to reward myself for getting through that because college is difficult as hell. But I don't want to just be throwing money away. So The first loan that I'm gonna pay off is gonna be this private loan with the interest rate of 6.7%. That interest rate is just a lot higher, and I'd like to be able to get rid of it, which would be nice. So hopefully each month I'll be able to put a minimum of like $1,000 towards my student loans. It'll definitely be higher than that. I'll be, the start of 2023, I'll definitely be going over, as long as I have my next job lined up, my new income and exactly how much money I'll be dedicating towards loans, but a very small ballpark. That's the goal. The next private loan will be after this. It is still a higher interest rate than my federal loans. Federal loans I will also have to be paying monthly on, though, too. Obviously, there'll be a monthly payment once I'm out of school, but the interest rate is much lower than it is for this private loan. So I want to get all my private loans out of the way and just get rid of them. Number 4 will probably be the next loan that I get for my last semester at school. I don't know what the interest rate on that is going to be yet because I haven't signed up for it. I will be within the next couple months, and I'll probably make an updated debt confessions then to show you how my credit card is going and show you the new loan, so how much will be on it then. And last will be this federal loan. And that's my goal for paying all this off. I know afterwards, at some point I would like to buy property. I do need a new car. My car I've had it's a 2010. I bought it when I started college. I've added about 50 to 70,000 miles on the car since I started school, since I've always commuted to campus, and I used to be much further away than I am right now in my apartment, and I went to school like 5 days a week. So she's a great car. I love her. I'd love to keep it for a lot longer if I'm able to, but I do know at some point I am going to have to buy a new car. So that is going to be probably a debt right there. I'll probably have to take out a loan for a car. If I get property, I'll definitely have to take out money for a mortgage at some point. So I know in my future there are going to be other debts that I'm going to have to look forward to. But before I do any of them, I really do want to pay off these student loans. I'd much rather continue living in an apartment and become debt-free before doing that next step than buy a property and have not only home loans, but also student loans still. So that is my goal. These are my debts that I currently am carrying with me at 23. It sucks to know that this is how much money I still owe at the moment, but you know what? I wanted to go to college. This is what I wanted to do as a career. I know that this is a part of it. I wish it wasn't, but it is. So yeah, this is my plan. If anyone has any recommendations, or let me know, please, like how you would like to see this credit card paid off, whether it be through like a screen recording, paying it off just from my account each month, or pulling the cash out and putting it in an envelope that then goes back to the bank. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And also, I just wanted to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I was just checking my YouTube channel this morning, and I have 300 subscribers now, which is crazy. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'd love to hear from all of you about if you're doing cash budgeting, or if you just like watching the videos, or just anything about yourself. I'd like to get to know you and get to talk to you guys, and I'm really happy that you're all here. Stick around, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to follow along on my financial journey, and also every other week in between paychecks, I usually make a life update of what I'm getting up to. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you all have an amazing week and weekend. Enjoy the sunshine, and I will see all of you next Saturday. Bye.